Beatrice has been very enthusiastic. She's eager to have more interaction with Cole. Cole, on the other hand, didn't want a ghost friend. He told Beatrice, "Can we just stay out of each other's way? Just pretend we don't exist." Beatrice pretended not to care. She agreed to Cole's request, but when Cole was doing his homework, she made noise to annoy him.
What are you doing?
Who was this pretty lady?
It's Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
They got to know each other when they talked. They both loved music. Beatrice was born into a musical family. She practically grew up in a conservatory. Cole practiced guitar from a young age. He could play any song. He hasn't played since his father died a while ago. Cole didn't want to talk about it. He just asked Beatrice not to make any noise. Beatrice agreed. But when it came time for dinner, she started to make trouble again. She played a prank on Cole's mom.
High blood pressure.
And Cole screamed so loud, and made up an excuse to get out of it. After dinner, Cole hurried back to his room. He put on his ring and made a deal with Beatrice. He could wear the ring all the time, on the condition that she didn't bother his mother. She'd been through a lot lately. He didn't want his mom to know that there's a 100-year-old ghost hiding in their house. Hearing this condition, Beatrice as joyfully had to nod her head in agreement. But what puzzled her was why Cole called her a 100-year-old ghost. After Cole's explanation, she realized she had died 100 years ago. She thought only 30 years had passed. She didn't realize that a century had passed so quickly. What had happened out there in those 100 years? Beatrice had no idea. She wanted answers from Cole. Her hand accidentally went out the window. The wall of air that once held her back had disappeared. Beatrice was thrilled. She rushed to get Cole to take her outside to take a look.
Come on. Come on. You can do it.
I'm out. I'm out of the house.
It was the first time she'd set foot outside in a century. She breathed in the air greedily. Beatrice thought the house had imprisoned her. Now she realized it was the ring that imprisoned her. Wherever the ring was, she was.
You have to take me.
Where?
Everywhere.
Cole took Beatrice out into the street, explained to her everything she saw on the street, together to enjoy the music of the new century. And through the internet, she learns quickly about society, from black and white TV to the smart age. With a smartphone that could hold 1,000,000 songs, she loves it even more. Spooky Valley High School is hosting a ghost costume festival. Beatrice wanted to go along, and she wanted to see her old school. How it's changed. Cole laughed bitterly and said no. All the other students just dress up like ghosts. Is he going to take a real ghost to school? Cole said no, but on the next day, he took Beatrice to school with him. But when he got there, he was stopped by Lydia, and Beatrice kept teasing him if Lydia was his girlfriend, although only Cole could see Beatrice. But he was still a little embarrassed by what he just said, and that's when Lydia sensed something strange. Lydia sensed something strange about Cole. She felt a strange energy around Cole. Cole rushed to remove the ring, to explain that there was nothing there. Lydia saw the ring, too. She thought it looked very familiar, so she went back to her grandfather's antique store. She opened an old book and searched for it, and sure enough she found information about the ring. It's called the Lover's Ring. It came from a pharaoh in ancient Egypt. The rings come in pairs. Anyone who separates them will die soon after. The souls of those who die will wander the world. Unless the ring is returned, the soul can't go on to the next life.